Our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return is Trey Palmer. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the 41, here's second and 3. They'll stick with him again. Whoa. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 16 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Okay, break. Ready. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
60 Bison. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
Second and 5.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
They'll look to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make him cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
Get it.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's first and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll look to throw yet again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown Buccaneers. That his 16th touchdown of the year. Austin Seibert now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This returnable from the 4. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here we go.
On the ground to start, and they give it to Gibbs. And you manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
2 yards.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 8.
Ready?
The RPO, it's caught by St. Brown. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ready, set.
They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches.
6 flight blue.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to have a Lions first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
First and 10 at the 47.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
Set, ready. Blue, 32, cut.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From just shy of midfield, here's second and 8. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Okay,
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Set, cut.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Down. Yellow, 22. Cut, cut.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target, but not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Drive will start on the ground.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ready.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready. Go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This throw left side taken in by Johnson. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. 0-0 on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. We are through 1. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Now the Bucs will take their first time out, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll throw out of the gun. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. That is taken at the 10. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Here we go. Black 40. Drill green. 6. Ready.
Now, faking the give. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Palmer now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That is brought in. And he will score. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. and 17 for the season.
Boston
Seibert out now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bucks draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Buccaneers 14. Boston Seibert set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Seibert to kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set, hut. Ready.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
29-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3.
Ready, ready, ready.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
You, yellow, set.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going.
And the Lions.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Jamar Stewart, they're on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready up.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
Here we go, here we go. Set.
Now they'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Set, ready. Blaster, stick. Black shot. Hut, hut.
Throwing now from the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
A ball deep for the end zone. And this will be incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Come on. Set. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Back to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now it's decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
So after being unable to pick up the first down on 3rd down, now they have a decision to make. And, Mike, I think we're seeing this play out all across the league. When you cross midfield, you really enter 4-down territory. I think this is a great opportunity to take advantage of the field position, maintain possession, and see if you can get a fresh set of downs.
This one, deep downfield for Chase. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Buccaneers. It is his 3rd touchdown of the game, and 18 now on the season.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 21 apiece. Austin Seibert.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Down.
They'll run it to the right here with Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Gibbs, the ball carrier. Shamar Stewart on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
On the set.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Let's go. Slide. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Keanu Benton gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Results in a 4th
The Lions will punt this ball away. Trey Palmer deep for Tampa Bay. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Ready. Ready. 60 by 6. 60 by. Ready.
Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
48-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Go.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
70. 70.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
That's good for a
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Buccaneers go up by 7. 28-21. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red.
They hand it to Gibbs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
37-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Ready.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Watch out now. 50
That's a
series.
gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. A gain there of 15. Good for a Lions first down.
Gain of 15 yards.
The Lions call their first time out. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
43-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Ready. Set.
He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. On is McPherson for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions have come back to level things. It's 28-all.
Evan McPherson set.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. No one open. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Throw left side, that's Johnson. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Evan McPherson set to
Could
kick
not
off.
ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. From the 6, here comes a return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
A gain of 10 yards.
The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
First down.
Really nice
First
job
and 10
there,
at
Mike.
the
I mean, he
18-yard
sees the
line.
blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready, set. Come on. Hut.
Now a give to Gibbs, running right. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ready up. Set. Set. Hut.
He'll get this out wide. To the pylon. He's in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. McPherson now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Lions will go up by 7.
Lions 35. Buccaneers 28. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Palmer now to return. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
By number 33. He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Ready. Check. Check the Eagles.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the first down.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Ready?
He'll get that complete to Emeka Ibuka. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up fourth down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. He'll go on fourth down. They'll try to run. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down by a good couple of yards. They get 3 on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Let's go now.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
6.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So here's Seibert, made the field goal a moment ago, and now we'll kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready. Set. Bang.
Check your hot read.
10 black. White. White. Black shot. 5 blue.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and Sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's second down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll throw here on third and short. Got his man at the 6. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First and goal.
No, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on third and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything's short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play. I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Come on, set, hunt.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. He gets free. He's inside the 40 to the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 87 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. On is McPherson for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions will extend this third quarter lead.
42. Buccaneers 31. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Palmer now to return. And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this third quarter. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame him for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation, you've got to give a guy like him as many chances at the ball as you can.
The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. And he's on to punt for just the second time in this game. But this turns out to be a solid return. They finally get him to the ground.
50-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll get about 5.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Set, ready.
Here's Gibbs. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Bucs' 34-yard line.
2nd down and 8.
Ready, ready. 50, green. Set, go.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline, nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down.
Set. Red, 38, cut. Ready.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And the Lions add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Okay, ready. Ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Get it.
He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
And they'll knock him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Buccaneers.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
Ready.
Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Tampa. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. He'll look to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. A return now from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Blaster, stick. Come on, set. Cut.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 1.
Red, cycle. Black 40. Claws red. Set, go.
He'll step up and run. Oh, big hole left side. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Detroit. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The Lions will set up for the
Now this time, he'll set up to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Slippery in the open field, spinning his way to a gain of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 7.
Now they'll set up to throw. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Complete to number 1, Jamar Chase.
Back to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
There, ready?
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he's going to have another first down as he's able to dive beyond the marker.
Yards on the play.
13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go. 45, wide. Cut, cut.
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them.
Ready.
2nd and 11.
Black, 95. Set.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes.
Here we go.
It is 3rd and long.
52 blue. Cut, cut.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43.